1992.
Palestine, Texas.
Why you got the cover on it?
Huh?
What's got the cover on it?
That's not a cover on. Ride the old train from Palestine to Rusk, Texas. Takes about an hour and a half away.
People are already getting on. It's about 10:45. Right at it.
Train leaves in about okay.
All right. Old steam engine. Left, didn't we?
Brittany.
You like this? You like this?
Tight, Brett. Hold it tight.
Y'all all right back there? Everything all right?
Stop for a road.
Slow down for it. You're just slowing down. We're going to speed back up in a minute, probably.
Why aren't you flipping over, Brett?
Right on bed with him.
Well, he settled in there pretty good. He likes the train ride now, doesn't he?
Yes, sir.
You like that train ride? A big old boy. You're a mighty big boy, you know that? I just think you're going to be some boys, you know? Yeah, I need some boys. I'm just trying to figure you out, boy. Yeah. You're a big old boy. You doing okay? I like the little girls, too. I got 9 grandsons and no granddaughters. I'll look for a little girl. I had 4 girls. And the 4 girls came in.
Why don't you go back a different way or come back on the same?
Switching. Huh? Yeah. Right. Here's our switch, right here.
Community along and around. It is headquarters for the Texas State Railroad's maintenance of way operations. On the south side of the tracks is the maintenance headquarters, the small depot building. Soggy Bottom, USA, the passage, the fulfillment of Mary Gray, for the Red Farms Rose Part 2, and the Long Riders also have had segments filmed along the Texas State Railroad. Maydale is the youngster among communities along and near the railroad. While most communities date from the early to mid-1800s, Maydale did not come along until 1910. Established principally because of the Texas State Railroad, Maydale quickly became a thriving community. It boasted of several businesses, even its own bank, but declined when passenger traffic was halted and the railroad all but halted its operations. Tomato blight also led to a reduction in shipping operations here, and most of the business activities quickly dried up.
train ride. His first train ride. Mary, this is his first train ride. Look here.
you to remain seated until the train comes to a complete stop and the whistle blows. At that time, you may leave the train. If you have ordered food or desire to purchase food or souvenirs, the snack bar and gift shop is to your left after entering the depot. The picnic grounds are located adjacent to the lake to the left front of the depot. Please be good citizens and use the trash receptacles for your use. This is your car. Help us keep it neat and clean. We will begin reboarding at 1:15 p.m. and crossing at 1:30 p.m. When you hear one long blast of the whistle, it means the train will depart in 5 minutes. Please do not be late. It's a long walk back to Palestine. Thank you. Enjoy your lunch while we switch the locomotive, give it a drink, and get ready for the return trip.
Really? You like that? Look him up. We're in Rusk.
It said Road House.
We're in Rusk.
Brought Brittany to Rusk.
Uh-huh.
Fixing to turn around, fixing to hook back to the train, pull it back to Rusk. I mean to Palestine.
We better go get on.
You have all of your belongings and members of your party. We don't want to leave anyone behind. I would like to remind you of our safety regulations, which are for your safety and comfort. Wear safe parking, alcoholic beverages are not allowed.
Limiting a telephone, by the telephone. That'd be a pretty little lovebirds. Look at them. Look at them, little lovebirds. They got a little family around there. You got going to? You got there.
So,
Isn't that cute?
baby birds.
Still fuzzy. I know.
Waiting for something to eat. They got a little dirt dauber tie with the dirt just to the wall. I don't know. They stuck it to the wall.
Still real close.
All right, now push this. Down here, this macro.
Get in, Brittany.
Oh Lord, ready?
How do you get in?
Tuesday, July the 7th. Galveston. We're at a RV park. The RV park went last night. Went to Moody Park. Walked. Looked at the beautiful flowers that was there. Going back to Moody Park today. I got some tours you can go on. We spent quite a bit of time last night at the Strand. Safari tour starts at 10 o'clock. We're about 9:15. We were here last night kind of late, walking the park. It's a man-made beach.
Great Dane, right? What type of Great Dane? Just
A Harlequin Great Dane. She's about 4 years old. She weighs about 140 pounds.
oh. Do they do tricks and things, these dogs? Or?
No, not really.
No.
She was trying to be a hearing aid dog to help the deaf, and really the other two just went through obedience school and nothing like that.
I see.
They were both, all three of them were donated to us.
It's quite a welcome when you come to the door.
We usually let them run up until about 9:45, and then we put them up.
Yeah.
Elements are more controlled. We're in the outdoors, it's uncontrollable. Over here is our topiary tree, and a topiary is a live tree or bush that's been pushed. You can't see the frame. It looks like a giant it's magically jumped out of the ground. Y'all would like to follow me over here?
What is he again?
It's a chinchilla.
Between a rabbit and a squirrel, kind of? Or?
Kind of, yeah. It's in the road. She's an Indian rock python, and she's only 3 years old, so she's just a baby. She's about 8.5 feet long.
Is that the same as a boa constrictor, a python?
It's a python.
Python? They squeeze their prey?
Right, they will use their mouth and she could be dangerous. She's not harmless, but she is T.O. This is Toby, and she is a sable ferret.
Little ferret. Where is she from? What country or where?
You can find these all over the world.
Really?
They're no, if you train them, they won't be. I mean, they're going to be playful like a kitten, but they won't bite if you train them properly.
Joshie, let me take a picture with the bunny.
Over here and hit the rabbit.
Down with her and I'll take a picture.
African pygmy goat.
His name is Lucky, and he's a sheep. He has an identity problem, though, if possible, so you might just want to hide him. Her name is Sugar. What do you think about that, baby? He's a banana-eared llama. And we ask that you not touch him on top of the head, because it makes... He was not properly, his name is Rocky, he flew over the ball, and he was not properly taken care of. The previous owner that he had his birthday years of his life never took him to the vet, and never had his beak clipped. They also didn't put things in his cage like his wood and his chalk to help break the beak down. The beak has to be broken down naturally by the things that they eat and the things that are around that they chew on. Or they have to take it to the vet. And if you don't do either one, then the beak will grow and be formed and then have all its feathers. And then our two cocktails are they come from Australia.
Hi, Rock. 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 Hi, Rock.
They're called pin feathers, and they're brand new, fresh feathers that have never been
Hi, Rock.
They've never been touched by anything. Peekaboo. 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 Hello, baby. Hello, baby. Well, y'all are welcome to look around at all the birds. We ask that you please stand 2 to 3 feet away from their cages and not try to feed any of the birds.
Okay. Galveston Beach, July the 8th, 1992. Lens is getting a little wet, a little blurry. Go ahead and jump in. Go out there and bite. Hi, Brittany. Hi, Trey. Wish y'all were with us. Next time we want to. Brittany, Trey, I'm gonna find you some shells. Look at here. Here's a bunch of shells right here. I'm gonna bring you some. We can clean them up and you can put them in your room. There's some pretty little shells. Try to find you some more. shrimp boat. Shrimp boat. I don't know if you can see his ropes out. Pulling his trawls, nets. The boat's got 2 arms, hangs way out on each side that they attach the nets to. Makes a real wide sweep. Pretty large diesel shrimp boat. That's a small one. This is up pretty close to town, Galveston, on the seawall. Fishing pier. Tell them what we're fixing to ride.
The Colonel.
Paddle wheel.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are now westbound here in the Galveston Ship Channel, which was named for the city of Galveston. Off to your right here, the shipyard, it's called Todd's, was established in 1934. These two large ships over here to your right are Navy ships. They're under the Navy Sea Lift Command operation. Rapid deployment vessels. The Bellatrix and the Algo, these both are veterans of the Desert Storm operation. About 1,500 feet long and 105 feet wide. They can load a complete, built 1929. 6 million bushel grain capacity. The other one is the Union Equity, built 1976 with a 2.5 million bushel grain capacity. And 1977, an explosion almost destroyed the elevator. Worse yet, 9 men lost their lives and 35 were very seriously injured. The elevator was repaired and reopened in 1980, and between the two of them, they handle about 150 ships a year, about the size you see moored there. Have a great amount of knowledge of the local area, and when they're aboard a vessel, you'll see a half red and a half white flag, and it'll generally be the wheelhouse. The wheelhouse being where they operate everything from. And it's always good to see that on board vessels, because the other mariners know that there's someone speaks the common language and knows what's going on around the bend up there. They do not take command of the vessel when they go aboard. They're merely another tool that the captain uses to make sure his vessel gets to where it needs to be in a safe manner. We have two organizations here, the Houston Pilots and the Galveston, Texas City Pilots. And the way you tell the difference in them is their vessels. They have the Galveston, Texas City Pilots have a small crew boat type thing, painted black on the hull, and of course they all have the big word pilot on it. And the Houston Ship Channel has larger crew boat type vessels, and they're painted a light gray. And of course they'll have the word pilot on it. That's where you tell the difference. Both of these organization ties are boats down here at Pier 12 and so forth. Pier 14. These four offshore semi-submersible drilling platforms off to your left here. And in addition to two drill ships we have that we will see on the other end down here, they all have the same capabilities. They can drill in 1,000 foot of water and about a mile into the seabed on top of that. They are towed on the position with very large, powerful tugs. And of course, they're anchored on position with anchors that there's usually 2 on each leg. Are located on the Pier 10 East End Container Terminal dock. These cranes have a working capacity of 60 tons each. They can accomplish in about 48 hours what used to take 100 longshoremen 14 days to do. You also see a white hull vessel down there with a blue trim on it, blue painted trim. That was the former gambling ship we had here called the Pride of Galveston. Of course, the Pride is the name of the line. It is in litigation now, being sold to pay off its obligations. Talking a few minutes, give you all a rest from all this. Turn the music back on. Thank you all.
Tugboat. Redneck like that, little tugboat. Fishing a barge. Barge and a tugboat.
two small vessels you see on the dock up there. Those are called Seaweed of the Day contest. Miss Denise Thompson from Orange, Texas. And Letta Prusy, I'm hoping that's right, from Victoria, Texas. Ladies, if you'll come up here, and by the name of R.E. Bob Smith in the 50s, he built it, gave it to the city.
Those little modern cruisers right there are built, that's said by the Russians, and they're going to refurbish them. They cruise 80 miles an hour, loaded with passengers, enclosed passenger cruisers. Ferry.
$1 million a piece. This particular vessel is called the Salmon.
Island.
250 feet long and 50 feet wide. They were built as tankers. After the war, of course, they were sold to private enterprise.
Ferry,
in 1921, the Salmo ran aground on the Jetty Rocks in Tampico, Mexico. Punched a big hole in the bottom of it. They brought it back here, offloaded 45,000 tons
or right across.
And they spent 2 years trying to find someone or someplace that could repair the vessel. Of course, they were unable to, so in 1923, they put the vessel where you see it at today, and it's been there ever since. Now, back in those days, of course, it looked like it's just more than a derelict what it does today. Two gentlemen bought it for $1,500 a piece, and they had a falling out, of course. One bought the other one out. And things went on until the late 20s when a gentleman by the name of Cammy M. LeCompte bought it for $100, and he lived on the vessel until he was well into his 80s. He left it about 1947, where he traded it for a house over here in Galveston, and that's where he spent his last year. Off to your right here, the building has got a little castle in the center of it. It's the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers operational and field headquarters. It's about 4 to 5 months old, 6 of them maybe. And the Corps of Engineers was established in 1880. And of course the Coast Guard base down here on the extreme right, down on Fort Point. handle about 3 at a time, but I won't be able to do that right now, okay? So I have to get a little something done, and if I have time, I'll be glad to have you up here. Put a name on this island that I won't even attempt to say. But in 1528, the first Europeans set foot on here. There were 7 explorers that were shipwrecked out here. One named LaSalle, I'm sure you all heard of him. There was a very important black explorer, the first explorer, the black explorer of the New World, named Estewana. He was a Moor. Now, when these gentlemen stepped ashore here, the island was being used and occupied by the cannibalistic tribe of the Karankawa Indians, and also had many millions of rattlesnakes on the island at that time. And it was referred to that name a lot of times, a rattlesnake island. And to say that these Indians were surprised when these Europeans set foot on here is mildly exaggerated. They didn't know what to think. Well, these gentlemen passed themselves off as medicine men, and that's how they survived until they left. And of course, when they did, they never returned.
Okay, all right, yeah, absolutely, you ought to.
And the island reverted back to the snakes and the Indians. In 68, excuse me, a navigator that was sent by the Emperor of Mexico, which was a Spanish emperor, named Jose de Viva. He was mapping the coastline of the Texas coast. Of course, I don't know what they called it then. He proceeded up into the bay here and located the mouth of a river. Well, of course, that river today is what we call the Trinity River. It empties out here in the west, east Galveston Bay here. Well, he named this whole area after the Emperor of Mexico at that time. His name was Bernardo de Galvez, and that's where all the town, the county, the bay, and everything derives its name from. But he left the island again, reverted back to the snakes and the Indians. In 1817, a group of men arrived here. They called themselves the Fighters of Freedom from Spain. Stayed a real short time. And right after they left, the privateer Sheila arrived here. The difference between a pirate and a privateer is a letter of marque, or you might want to call that a letter of authority. And that's what Lafitte had. It was Venezuela, and it was for Spanish shipping only. And it authorized him to stop the vessel, seize the cargo, and kill the crew. That's the only difference between a pirate and privateer, the letter. Everything else is the same. Lafitte and his troops ended up here about 18 and 18. And of course, they had a knockdown, drag-out battle with the Karankawa Indians, and they defeated the Indians. He had about 1,000 men and women in his group, and they decided who was going to live where on the island. It was a very tenuous truce. The Indians ended up living on the west end, and the Lafitte and his people ended up on the east end. Well, of course, when he took over, he renamed the whole place Comanche. Until about 18 and 21, everything went along pretty good for him and his people. A couple of his captains got a little greedy, attacked an American merchant ship. And of course, that was a very bad no-no. And armed revenue vessel came down here, issued an ultimatum, vacate the area of face annihilation where he stood. Well, needless to say, he got his people left here and went to a wild area on the Yucatan. Yucatan is a peninsula down there off of Mexico. And he was later wiped out by a hurricane. It took well over 10 years to do all that. They also deepened the channel here to 35 feet.
I told him, I said, you ought to try this. Moody's mansion, really nice.
Here to the right. And they raised
we got that little dolphin a while ago.
Yeah, can you see what they're doing there? I see, are they throwing up?
In 1915, a more severe storm.
Well, they're just following for the scraps. I think that he's throwing out right where he's culling. You see the little dolphin a while ago? Yeah, I got him a while ago. I don't know if he's gonna. There he is.
And of course, Galveston had its time in history as being the most central city in the United States, and it was in the 40s and 50s. The only thing they failed to mention was probably the safest port in the whole world to go to.
There he is.
Just walk around on this beach and places here in town at any time, day or night, didn't get bothered. And of course, the two bad things happening to you. Okay, I've got about 5 minutes here, and I'll see how many folks I can get within that time. That's just a spot.
Here we are in the, I guess you call it cabin, don't you? Is this the cabin?
Wheelhouse, yeah.
Sir?
Bridge, the wheelhouse.
Wheelhouse, pilot house?
It's all the same.
Uh-huh. That's right there what takes care of it. Notice you said... Go ahead.
Westbound door on the 336 or 7.
This?
Oh, I thought.
No, that's just surface radar. All this is showing this contacts on the water. I just have it on standby during the daylight hours.
Got his cup of coffee there. He's doing okay.
Well, we gotta have.
Yeah. He did a good job.
No, that's my rudder indicator.
You said a while ago you had a thrust deal that helped you.
Bow thruster?
Bow thruster.
This is the controller here.
Uh-huh.
Turn it on over there.
Yeah. That helps you get her lined up when you're...
It just moves the valve towards you.
Uh-huh.
You go on up here. I guess, yeah.
Two engines in this thing. You're running about 175, 175 or no? How many?
That's shaft tack RPM.
Oh, shaft. 200 RPM, 175 or so, I say. You got an engine RPM? 803.
It's just conversation. Like that.
Panic button.
Come on up here, girls. I'll hold the chair so I don't. Come on, baby. There's room enough for both of you up here. There you go. Come on, sister. Atta girl. Megan? There you go. What is your name? Lindsay. Lauren? Very pretty names. Where do you young ladies live? Oklahoma? Texas? Where's that located?
Smile.
Yeah.